And it was one of his answers to me that made me think they know a lot more than what they're saying.
Would you feel safe having a child living near or on campus?
I would, but I say that knowing that many people would not. And I'm probably in a, not probably, I'm in a different situation because of the information and the knowledge that I have of how the investigation is progressing.
For the court to allow the prosecutor to say, we need to keep this all private for a fair trial, really ignores the public nature of this case. It really ignores the fact that Brian has been essentially convicted in the media. You don't have to read but a few articles to see how negative they are about him. He has a right to have this information withheld, brought out in public, so that people can see it's not this neat little package. So people can start to wonder if Brian's innocent. Your Honor, Brian is innocent. And he has an absolute Sixth Amendment right to have his hearings in public. We think if the court allows the state to shield the information and how they got their information and what they don't want us to have from the public, they're using his Sixth Amendment rights to hide behind. And that's just not what the court should allow. We strongly object to these kinds of things being closed.
You acknowledge false that Mr. Kohberger allegedly stalked one of the victims. That's false. You know that to be false.
Which one?
That Mr. Kohberger allegedly stalked one of the victims.
Yes, I was trying not to say that because.
But you knew that was false.
I did.
Yes. And so you have now, for anybody who had never heard that before, that question is now planted into them, unqualified representation that Mr. Kohberger stalked one of the witnesses, and that's false.
That's false. Yes.
Yes.
The student was not at the home where the murders took place last fall. However, they did not provide any details backing up that story, saying instead that it would come out at trial. Kohberger's lawyers have also attacked the DNA found at the crime scene, which was matched to Kohberger's genetic material. In a motion filed last month, his lawyers questioned whether investigators may have planted the DNA to frame Kohberger. Prosecutors fired back, saying that the genetic genealogy was far from the only evidence used to build their case.